RedShark NAB 23 coverage is sponsored by
I'm Francis Crossmann with Adobe. I'm the Senior Product Manager of Premiere Pro, and I'm very excited to introduce some really cool stuff at NAB 2023. We've got some really great announcements to make, and we've been hard at work over the last year, really improving the reliability and the speed of Premiere Pro. We're very excited to announce that this is the fastest and most reliable version of Premiere Pro that we've ever shipped. We've also been really listening to our customers and giving them the little things that they need to get their job done. Sometimes it's a very simple fix for us, but it makes a big deal for our customers as they're working in our product hours and hours a day. But the big thing that we really want to announce at the show this time is text-based editing. It's an entirely new way to edit. It does automatic AI-based transcription, transcribe your source clips in the background. We support up to 17 languages. It's a really feature-rich editing experience. You can edit into the timeline and then use the transcript to do all sorts of timeline editing, such as cut, copy, paste. It uses keyboard shortcuts that you're probably already familiar with. If you know how to edit in Word, you can edit in Adobe Premiere using text-based editing. And we are super excited to really accelerate the workflows of seasoned professionals, but this is also going to help new users get started as well. So let me demo text-based editing for you. First of all, I'm going to bring in some clips, and here are some interview content. Over here on the right-hand side, you'll see a new option in import mode, which is automatic transcription. And if I go and click on one of these clips, what you'll see over here is the transcript panel. And this is Adobe Sensei in the background going and transcribing it. We are actually doing all of these at the same time. So it's background transcription. And so now that we have our transcript, there's all sorts of cool things that we can do. So if I was going to do some editing, the first thing I might do is search for his name, because I want to start out with an introduction. I want to have him introduce himself. So I'm going to find here where he says his name, and there's a couple of ways that I can insert this into my sequence. I can either right-click and choose Insert from the context menu, or you can click this button up here, which is the Insert button. But you'll notice in both of those situations that they show a keyboard shortcut, which is comma, and that's the standard keyboard shortcut for inserting in Premiere. So chances are you already know this keyboard shortcut. And so you can see that, our timeline is starting to take shape. Let me get another clip. So we will go ahead and get that. I'm also just going to change the label color of this one so that we can clearly see it. So now that I have a kind of a basic edit going, we can then use the transcript to do a lot of different kinds of timeline editing. You see I'm just selecting text, it draws in and out points in the timeline, and then I'm just hitting delete on the keyboard, and that is doing a ripple delete in the timeline. Once you're done editing, hit create captions, and then it's going to use natural language processing and split this up into captions. So that is text-based editing. It's really as simple as cutting and pasting text, and we're really excited to see how it's going to improve people's workflow. We've heard from our users in the beta program that it's improved their workflow, sped it up by 4 to 5 times, and in many times a lot more than that.